Hey guys, I wanted to pop in today to have a little chat about routines actually. I think routines, especially at this time when the world is just a little bit uncertain, routines can really give us a sense of certainty and basically just help us that amongst all the chaos, we do have something that we can continually come back to and ground towards, and I think that's really important. Now, I myself have a love-hate relationship with routines. I know I need them, like it's literally written into my human design, and if you have never looked at human design, super interesting. But yeah, it's literally in my human design and my stars. Now, even if you don't believe in astrology, you will no doubt know that there is some certain traits that go with different star signs. I'm a Virgo, and we love a plan. Yet I do have this like inner rebel inside me, which kind of pushes against routines, and I'm not really great with being told what to do. Anyone who knows me will know that, and I'm even not good with being told what to do by myself, hence my struggle with routines. That said, when I have a routine, I do kind of feel like I have my shit together. I could plan a day or a week ahead, doesn't matter at the moment. I'm kind of doing it more day by day just because of how uncertain it is, and it's almost like I like the routine of each night setting out the day the next day, and I get to kind of then just put in things that I actually feel like doing at the moment, which I think is a really nice way to do it as well. But I always literally schedule things in right down to when I'm having food, for instance. So like try and keep breakfast at the same time every day, and lunch and dinner. And I just think like even some of those bigger pieces, when they're a little bit more consistent, it just really allows your body a sense of certainty, and it does take away a little bit of that kind of fear energy that's kind of happening at the moment. And a couple of tips that I have learnt about when giving myself a routine, and this is very interesting, and I think that when you actually start looking at putting a routine in for yourself, you actually kind of get to understand how you work. And I don't mean like work as in a job, but I mean like how you best work throughout the day. For instance, if I structure myself too much and it's like no buffers, everything's bang bang bang, and then I get to the end of the day and my day hasn't planned out, I actually then end up like berating myself. That's my Virgo perfectionism coming out. And I didn't want my day to be like that, so I've put in buffer times. So rather than schedule everything back to back, there's like times in my day where there's like just a little bit of freedom, and I can do whatever I want, or if something goes over, it's fine. I also have realized that in the morning is best for me to do things like being creative, so whether or not it's making recipes or doing blogs or recording videos like this. That's my best time of the day for doing that. So rather than say like this morning I didn't get up and do a video, what I've done is develop some content. So I could have got up this morning and chosen to do anything that I really wanted to, but I felt like coming in and talking to you guys about routines, hence this is why I'm doing it. I also find that having a structure actually allows for a little bit of creativity. It's like your body knows, now's the time that I need to do whatever it is that I need to do. And I've also realised that for me, I have this kind of sticky point in the afternoon, and it's not an energy lull because I definitely have energy. In fact, I actually now schedule my exercise time in the afternoon, so it's definitely not a lack of energy, but it almost feels like my afternoons get a little bit sticky, like I don't know, like I get almost a little bit restless and I need to like move. So now that I realize that about myself, that's why I schedule my exercise in. And again, I used to schedule, I have to do this exercise on this day, and I found, I would get it and I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to go for a walk. I want to go and lift weights, or, I didn't want to do yoga. I wanted to go for a walk. So now I just put an exercise. And then when I get to that time of day, I can just choose whatever I want. So yeah, having some structure also allows you to be a little bit more free with your time too. Now, I have built and wanted this nourishing way to be based on finding a life that makes you hum, like literally makes you sing from the inside. And I also found that when I was structuring my days, I didn't give myself time to do this for myself. Yes, work makes me light up, like doing these kind of things absolutely makes me hum, but doesn't really, like, I want to nourish that inner child inside me. So like, what do I want to do? That I just want to just go and play. So now I have literally scheduled time in my day to find my hum, and it's basically just allowing me time to do whatever I want that brings me joy, which again during these times is so important and something that I really want to take into day-to-day life post this situation that's happening now. So we have all had our routine shaken up, whether or not you are still heading to a place of work, or whether or not you're at home with children, whether like me, you just generally can't go out and do the things that you were so used to doing. Life has been altered at the moment. So basically, now's a really good time to observe the parts of your day that work or don't work. Get really curious about what you need in the parts that don't feel great. And you might have external factors come in that, can make days feel a bit hard, or, kind of throw you off your routine. For instance, there are some days when I will exercise in the morning because I have someone that really wants to go out for a walk, and I really value going and having that connection with that person. So I put the exercise in the beginning part of my day, and that's okay because I'm also doing something else that's really supportive for me. So basically, look at your day, find out what parts are amazing, make those more amazing, and that way you can support the parts that are a little bit more sticky, and release the need for it to be perfect. I have definitely done that, and it's been so much nicer. And above all, be kind to yourself when going through these processes.